The police officer stops the man from throwing the rock at the car window. And he's going to check what's in the car. The policeman says it's a good thing he has there. The man tries to stop the police officer. The police officer says that the man is very smart, but he doesn't know what he can do. He sees some keys on the floor, and he realizes it's from the car. The girl is unconscious, but the policeman takes the money that is on top of her. He tries to wake her up, but nothing works. And he then decides to take the money that is in the girl. After saving the money, he calls the center, asking for backup, as there is a woman passed out inside the car. And the man pulls the policeman. He asks what the crazy guy wants. And the police officer tells the man that he will learn a lesson. The colleague appears and asks what happened. The police officer says this is the suspect. And he comments that the victim is inside the car. And to top it off, he wanted to break the car window. The police officer asks if the girl is okay. She says yes. And the police officer questions what happened. And she orders to leave the man alone. The police officer doesn't understand anything. The girl says her money is missing. And the police officer says it must have been the man. The man doesn't speak, but tries to tell him where he is. The policeman takes advantage and takes the man away. And the police officer calls the girl to accompany her. The police officer tells the man to stay quiet. The police officer tells the man to open his legs. And the police officer searches the man. He tries to warn about the money. But the police officer doesn't understand anything. And the policeman says that the man must have hidden the money well. The girl says she was making a video before she got sick. The police officer says this should be said beforehand to help. The girl sees the video and shows it to the police officer. The police officer says he stopped the man from breaking the glass. The colleague says that the boy is a disgrace to the corporation. And she is disappointed in the officer's behavior. And she still wanted to blame a person who is PCD and can barely defend himself. And in addition to losing his uniform, he will be arrested. And he won't even lay a hand on him, so he doesn't leave here embarrassed, and his situation doesn't look any worse. And she says he will answer for everything he did. She takes off the man's handcuffs. And she leaves with the corrupt police officer. The girl thanks the man for his help. And the girl asks if she can meet him tomorrow, so she can pay him back. She says there is no card here. But they can meet around here, and she can help him in some way. The man is happy. And she leaves. He ends up talking. She asks if he talks. He says yes. She asks if she was fooling them. The man says he's just a character, because that way he can get more alms on the street. And whenever he asks for alms, no one gives. And he even tried to help the girl, but he couldn't. And the girl says she doesn't even know what to say. And she will give him a vote of confidence. The man says she won't regret it. And the two say goodbye. The girl says it was good he came. And she says these are the accessories of the job. And she says she will need to be agile as customers will soon arrive. The man says he will do his best. And she welcomes you. And the man says he will do his best to be a good employee. The former police officer appears and asks about the girl. The man responds. And the boy asks what that means. And he wonders if he is deceiving the girl. She asks what is happening. The boy asks if she remembers him. She says yes. The boy comments that he came to her just to apologize. And the girl asks if this is how she apologizes. The boy says it was because he saw the man talking. And he knows he made a mistake, and that's why he lost his uniform. And that's why he's out there looking for a job. And he came to her to apologize for what she did, because she shouldn't have done that. And he comments that his mother is very sick, and when he saw that money, he only thought about the treatment that his mother needs to undergo, and took it out of desperation. The girl says she doesn't need to explain herself. And she says the boy is sorry. And the girl says that she gave the man this opportunity because he helped her. The man asks his boss for a favor, and she asks what it would be. And the man invites the boy to have lunch with them. The boy says he can't pay. The man says he can deduct it from his salary. And the boss says that she insists on paying. The boy is immensely grateful for their help. And the man says he has no resentment. And the two hug. And the boy apologizes to the man. And everyone will have lunch together.